Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's good to have you right back on this channel. Thank you for tuning in, and today we'll be talking about things you should know before you start. Almighty sacred pediatrics posting. If you have not heard about pediatrics posting, you need to check your status again. From my many reactions, you know that pediatrics is one hell of a posting. I have not heard of any school where pediatrics is better. The rate might be better school to school, but hey, pediatrics is pediatrics anywhere. At least in this Nigeria that I know of, pediatrics is respect for pediatrics. So yeah, we should talk about a few things you should know before you start your pediatrics posting, because trust me, you need enough knowledge. A handful, not even a handful, a bagful of knowledge and mind preparation. So the first thing you should know about your pediatrics posting is that pediatrics is pediatrics. Pediatrics is quite demanding. Pediatrics people are uptight. Pediatrics people are meticulous. Pediatrics people can be very, I don't know what to call it. So have that at the back of your mind, that pediatrics is a special posting. Children are not the younger version of adults. Children are children, so you treat them as such. The way you would treat an adult with pneumonia is not the same way you would treat an adult with a child with pneumonia. The fluid you are giving to an adult is not the same you would give to a child. The dose of medication you are giving to an adult is not the same you would give to a child. Everything has to be calculated. Everything has to be correct. Everything has to be on point. So have this knowledge before you go that. And I feel that this is the reason why pediatrics people are usually strict on us students, because they know that tendencies are that we would get carried away and just do things the way we do it in adult medicine, internal medicine, because there are some things that they would expect of you. There are some things that they will say to you, so that you don't take it personal, so that you don't get hurt. It is important that you mentally prepare yourself before your pediatrics posting. So the first thing to do is to mentally prepare yourselves about the peculiarity of the patients you want to be dealing with, and about the consultants and doctors you are going there to meet, because everybody in that department, they are special everybody. So that's the first thing that you need to know about your pediatrics posting. And the second thing you need to know before you start your pediatrics posting is that you should decide on the things that you want to read. Yes, decide on the things in fact, for literally any posting, you should decide on stuff that you want to read. You don't just want to be reading things haphazardly. You read class notes today, you don't finish it, then you drop it, then you pick textbook tomorrow, you don't finish it, then you drop it, then you pick synopsis tomorrow, you don't finish it, then you drop it, then you pick one slide from UI tomorrow or from Lautech tomorrow, you don't finish it, then you drop it, and you know you're just everywhere. Jack of all trades but master of none. No, you don't want to do that. If you are going to set a target for the posting, do that early before you start, so that you have some, at least, things to keep yourself in check, to know if you are actually meeting up to the things that you're supposed to be meeting up with. For instance, if your target is to finish the whole of your synopsis, maybe the guide or principles or rule of thumb or whatever synopsis it is you are using, whether your goal is to finish it in a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, have that before you start the posting, so that immediately you start the posting, you're getting to work immediately. And then you should also decide the time frame for which you want to read your class notes, so that you don't end up not reading your class note at all before exam. That would be very brutal. The last pediatrics exam we did was a lot of class note stuff. It was quite interesting, because these are people that really like stuff, but they went back to the basic, the things they taught us in class, and they picked their questions from it. So sorry case for whosoever did not read the class notes. Sorry case. So please, whatever you're choosing to read, make sure that you read your class notes. It is very important. So that is the second thing you should do before you start your pediatrics posting. Decide on the things you want to study in the posting, and also you should set goals that are achievable, goals that are also time bound. You remember the SMART method of setting goals, so put that into use and you're good to go. The third thing that you should prepare for in preparing for your pediatrics posting is that you should get all your clinical tools ready. Yes, get them ready. Pediatrics people are people that can send you out of the clinic because of tape measure. Yes. When I was in preclinical, a senior was living with a friend of mine, and that day she just rushed back home. What happened? What happened? What happened? I forgot my tape measure. Ha. Tape measure, Shewaje. Yes. She came back all the way to the hostel because she forgot her tape measure. So don't forget anything. Get everything in a purse or a bag before you're posting. Get your stethoscope. It's very important. Get your own and get a very good stethoscope. A stethoscope is actually one of the things that you should, I don't know if I should call it splurge, but splurge on it if you need to splurge on it. Buy very good stethoscope, because you don't want to buy 5k stethoscope and be struggling to hear even the pulsation in brachial artery when you are checking your the blood pressure. No, you don't want to do that. Talk less of now using that kind of stethoscope to listen to murmur or third that sound. No, get a good stethoscope that can pick sounds even at the lowest frequency. So get your stethoscope. Your pen touch is very, very important in pediatrics. Very important. Get your tape measure. Tape measure. We have a professor in our school that will send you out of ward round, of clinic, if you don't have tape measure. Yes, as silly as it is, tape measure. Have your tape measure, because in pediatrics you have to do a lot of measuring. Your clacking is incomplete if you don't add the head circumference, the mid upper arm circumference. You know, for a patient, for a child that cannot even stand yet, you have to measure the length. You can't do the height, and you need your tape measure to do that. And your clacking is incomplete without that. So get your tape measure. Then get your patella hammer. You don't want to say TPR, tone, power and reflexes are normal when you didn't actually check. Then also you should get your diagnostic set. Pediatrics patients are peculiar patients. The reason why a child might be having fever might be due to tonsillitis. It is unforgivable if a child presents with fever and you didn't check the throat, you didn't check the ears, and you didn't check the nose. And you can't do that without your diagnosis set. So get your diagnostic set, get your patella hammer, get your stethoscope, get everything that you need for your clinical posting. Get your synopsis, read them, and all these things. And trust me, you're good to go with clinical posting. And the last but not the least of the things you should prepare for when going for pediatrics is that you should go with a clear mind. Don't go there with the mind that they are out to get you. Trust me, they are not. When I started my pediatrics 2 posting, I busted into tears the first day of posting. Nobody insulted me. Nobody did anything to me. But I practically combusted internally because I was going with a preconceived mindset and I was going with fear in my heart. So please, don't go there with the mind that they are out to get you. They're actually not out to get you. They just want to train you to be a good doctor. So pediatrics or not, you can be doctor and happy. So if you found this video helpful, kindly share with your friends in other schools. Share with your friends in your schools. Give this video a like. Give this video a comment. And also you should subscribe to our channel, because by this time next week, another video is coming your way that you would learn a lot from. So thank you for tuning in. Remember that you can always be doctor and happy.